Michael, who do you see being crowned champions this evening?
I'm sure that Barcelona will win against Valladolid and they will be champions, as you just said. Depending on what happens in Camp Nou, especially in the beginning of the game, that could have an influence in the other game. I think if Barcelona scores two goals in the first half, I think maybe Malaga can have a positive result against Real Madrid. And
no Xavi, as we can see tonight for Barca. He's in the stands. Camp Nou is always a nervy place on these occasions. Guillaume, are they confident about tonight?
They are confident. Real Madrid have been putting all the pressure to Barcelona, but how is it that Barcelona haven't won the league yet? They only dropped 2 points at home. They've beaten Real Madrid twice, but they may be about to do it.
We are underway. Let's join the commentary team. Jerry Armstrong is alongside Rob Palmer.
Well, it is the night of reckoning. Barcelona last year won 6 trophies. This season they've lost only 4 games, but they need to win on the final night.
Possibly why that error was made by Victor Valdez.
Here's Alves. Lionel Messi doesn't make it to Alves. This was the goal. Progresses. Barca win, they go to 99 points, of course.
The next star and a half.
On Saturday night, of course, it went down to the final seconds. Sevilla beating Almeria to take the final Champions League place. Real managed to take a point from Barca on their home turf.
They've only lost once away from home as well, Rob. It's a fantastic record. They lost away to Atletico Madrid. Enough, because Valladolid are big.
In November '97, their only previous win was 10 years before that. They haven't actually taken a point at the Camp Nou in 7 years.
Yaya Toure.
Here's Toure, allowed to go forward to Messi. Jacobo's seen all of the DVDs.
Well, he saw him open his body up, Rob, and I think he half knew what was going to happen. He was going to try and curl it, and he's moved, he's adjusted his body quite well. He's trying to curl it in the far post, and easy, but he's made a couple of real bobbles. Here's Lionel Messi.
Messi takes it in his stride, leaves defenders in his wake. Goalkeeper to face, passes on the, I was going to say passes on the responsibility, but went for that element of greed.
He just took maybe 2 touches too many for me, because the angle starts to get tighter and tighter. Fabulous run from Lionel Messi. Beats 3-4 players, but that's when the angle gets tight. I think he should have had the shot earlier.
Messi wins the corner. Messi hoists the corner in. Looking for Busquets. Playmaker from Jacobo. Always up there. Falls to Messi. It's a heavy-handed challenge. Spotted by Senor Perez Lassa.
Looks like he's climbing over him there, doesn't it, Messi? And the challenge from Puyol wasn't too clever. Brilliant play.
Away go Barcelona. Messi taking on all the comers. Bojan makes his move inside. The ball sticks at his feet. That's good defending. Putting it long. Seeking Bojan. Clever header inside to Keita. Keita looking for Yaya Toure. That's a brave block. Comes to Messi!
Oh!
Lionel Messi, the greatest player on the planet, he's having a rare off night.
Well, you know, you'd have bet money on him. And again, this is what pressure does, Rob. He's coming in unmarked. He's got a chance to pick a spot, and he puts it, 2 feet wide of the far post. Great strike there from Yaya Toure, blocked, but then that's when you expect Messi to do what he's good at. And for whatever reason, he opens his body up, and he misses the target from 7 or 8 yards. He is fallible.
He's broken through this season, been given a chance tonight. The art is out in midfield, but they've decided against it as Messi doesn't exactly go round defenders. He just got his head down and went in a straight line.
He doesn't look his normal self, though. I do feel these players are feeling the pressure. I think there's an expectancy from the crowd and maybe from themselves to be taking them.
Messi delivers. He'll get a second stab. Let's go run it for Lionel Messi. The little man needs one. Swells the ball in. Unchallenged. Jacobo.
Get into this party atmosphere.
It's carnival time
they've won at Sporting de Gijón this season.
Zaragoza was the other one. 3 away wins in 18 games.
Look at this guy.
Wonderful football from Barca. Pedro, he's taking that one. 2-0 Barcelona. Let the carnival begin.
Well, this is a goal made by Messi, but scored by Pedro. He's definitely claiming that one. But what about the run from Messi? He's gone past people like they're standing still. And that's what we've watched him do all season. It's not about the 45 goals he scored this season alone, Rob. He's a fantastic creator of opportunities. A blistering pace over the first couple of yards. It takes him past people. The quick feet. And he's the architect of this fabulous goal for Pedro, which will settle him down. Bursting through, tees it up, and then that's a great finish under the legs of the goalkeeper Jacobo, and he picks his spot. It's a brilliant goal, and now they can settle down. Now they can start the carnival.
Perfect from Messi, placed by Pedro. Goal 23 of the season for a young man who'd only played just over a dozen games in the first team before this season. He scored in every competition that Barcelona have played in, 6 competitions, and tends to score them on the big occasion as well.
Yeah. So it looks like it's Barcelona's title number 20 for Barcelona.
I think there are fireworks being let off in the streets behind the stadium. Implosions in the Valladolid defence. The problem is, Jerry, down on the Costa del Sol, well, there'll be very few Real Madrid supporters inside the Malaga stadium. About 3,000 British fans as well down there. They'll be letting them know exactly what's going on in Catalonia.
Well, they'll be pleased that, for Malaga to see 2-0 Barcelona means that Real Madrid will maybe become a little bit despondent and not try to get back in to win the match, because they'll feel that the title's already gone.
One of the sides who are also in the relegation zone, Racing Santander, I can tell you, have just scored after see this Messi moment to Pedro for Barca's second goal. Brilliant by Pedro. Valladolid still uncertain what's happening around them at the scored against Real Madrid. He scored against Valladolid.
Absolutely spot on. I was looking at his tally beforehand, and he's got 12 league goals now, but a lot with big ones as well. So he's created the first goal and he scored the second goal. So far, 96 goals in the league. Which is so far.
He might get the 100 yet. Still an hour of glorious football to go.
Yeah, and Messi's looking for a record of his own.
O'Shea. Messi. He just plays football in his own little sphere, doesn't he? Keita. Bojan aching for a goal. By Sereno. Back over the top again. This is onside. Will it be the third? It's a long way round, and it's out of play as well. With the let off for Valladolid.
Oh. Clever play from Bojan. First shot was blocked, but then he managed to see.
List 331.
We've had Charlie Reshak as a coach here as well. But Puyol's been fantastic. Had a really good.
There's this amazing togetherness at Barcelona. They import the stars in Madrid. They spend the hundreds of millions to try to bring success at half-time. Lionel Messi has
on with it. His chance will come. I'm sure he'll get on the score sheet.
Messi, Bojan, too far ahead of Lionel Messi. We can only hope that he gets through. The rest is pretty much owned by the supporters. No fat cats involved.
It's Iniesta or Alexa Trio in the last 10 minutes of the game, because the story is that he is
Toure, 243 different formations on how things might work out. Barca were 3-0 up and ended up winning by just the odd goal.
Good point, Rob.
At the
that's
end.
right. Yeah.
They haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 4 games.
Well, I thought they played better as well against Sevilla last week. They looked a much better side, and
Messi starting on the halfway line.
yeah, this is
the only way to stop him, Jerry. In legal
sometimes
games.
it is, but the thing is, Rob, I like to see him picking the ball up a little bit further forward. He can't play in midfield, but you know, you're Pedro and Bojan and Ibrahimovic and Messi.
Valladolid. Bojan. Messi. Bojan again. Excellent sliding to making their own entertainment. Like a third goal. Alves to Messi. One of those improvised free kicks. I've just given them the kiss of death. All will be revealed in a moment. It was wishful thinking. The Sheriff supporters. Yaya Toure looking for Lionel Messi. All charged down by Bojan. Messi is away. Only 3 defenders and a goalkeeper to beat. Pass 1, pass 2. Doesn't have to take on the goalkeeper. There's an air of expectancy. He has scored 5 goals in his last 3 matches. There's some talk of him moving to Manchester City. I read one of the tabloids the other day, but I think the writer is aware that he's on a deal to the year 2016 and he has a buyout. Alves to Messi. Having Spanish winger in many ways.
We're looking at the Spanish side and the width they've got for the World Cup with Navas and Pedro. Looking good.
Toure.
So's Messi.
To Lionel Messi. I know you're not too impressed by the Argentinian squad, but they could be, would like Maradona in his playing days, a one-man team with Messi. And he's conceded, will be 11 goals less than Iker Casillas now. Bojan tries to pick it through the defence.
I want to see that. It's Antonito.
The final day of the season.
That was a Barnes-Wallace shot, wasn't it? Bounced twice before it got to him.
There goes Yaya Toure. Leaps over the defenders. Will he get one? He passes on the responsibility to an expert in that field, Lionel Messi. Goal 46 of the season. They get better and better and better.
Well, this is his 33rd league goal, Rob, of the season. And you're right, 46 goals he's got now. He's one off the record of Ronaldo, and you can be sure he's going to be going for it with 28 minutes to go. And it's the icing on the cake. And I'll tell you what, people do underestimate the contribution of Yaya Toure. He's a much better player than people give him credit for. And he powers his way through this Valladolid side and squares the ball. Look at that, nutmegs, then the strength and power. He's a great athlete. Head up, and then lovely little jump over the top of the ball from Pedro. But all about Yaya Toure, look at the athleticism. Fantastic play, and a tap in for Messi. And if we weren't sure what the scoreline was going to be at the end of this match, we certainly are now 3-0, and there's definitely no way back for Valladolid.
Champagne football from Barcelona. And they won't want to leave it there. They will not want to leave their supporters disappointed in the final half an hour. It's a team that will have notoriety for its fine footballing style. A team that's now scored 137 goals this season, 97 in La Liga.
Well, there's Iniesta and Thierry Henry warming up alongside Ibrahimovic. All attacking players, I might add.
3-0 Barca. Messi, the scorer. It's the 5th game in a row that Barca have managed at least 3 goals in a match. 4 against Villarreal, 4 against Tenerife, 3 against Sevilla.
This is a brilliant run from Yaya Toure to set up the 3rd goal. Lovely jump, step over from Pedro, tap in for Lionel Messi.
Torres generally regarded as one of the destroyers rather than the creators in the team.
Well, they've got so many creators, Rob, you know, that they play him in that anchor role in midfield. He's big, he's strong, he can play at centre half, I suppose, as well, but he's got a lot more to him, as I said.
A bit against Sheriff, they won that one 3-1.
Well, good luck to Gorosito, and
I'm sure that Guardiola wants to give everybody there. Yaya Toure, who of course plays at Manchester City. There was talk of him maybe leaving. He's had a very successful managerial career. 35 years, he retired early as a player.
We're still trying to play catch up with Real Madrid, who've got 31 league titles.
Guinness as well. Here's Abidal. Messi, brilliant. How did he get through there? Abidal on a plate, but Jacobo spoils the party.
Superb play from Abidal. Fantastic run down this left-hand side and cuts it back to Lionel Messi. But credit to the goalkeeper, Jacobo. There's very muscles in his thigh, and good to see him back on the sidelines and ready for action. You see more of him in the World Cup now. There's a mistake been made.
Messi, head down, threads it through. Seeking. Torres played a great game as the attacking midfielder. To Lionel Messi. Makes it look easy. Shelling peas for Lionel Messi. He's now scored as many goals this season as Ronaldo did in his famous season. And there's still time for him to find his hat-trick goal.
Oh, it's a great goal as well. That balance, the skill, the technique. And where is he going now? He's going over to someone. His family, is it?
The fans are his family. A man of the people. 47 goals this season in 46 starts. 34 goals in 31 matches. And he heads to the stands and celebrates with his mum.
Well, that's the right thing to do. He's very humble. That's a great pass from Yaya Toure, but look at, he's still got a lot of work to be done. But he goes past the two defenders like they're standing still. Fantastic balance, and he picks his spot. He doesn't have to smash it into the back of the net. He just passes it in past Jacobo for his second goal and Barcelona's fourth goal, which means the title and a new record for Lionel Messi. 34 league goals, Rob, 47 in total. He has equalled Ronaldo's record, and we still have time for him to get more.
A living legend. Bear in mind that Lionel Messi is still only 22 years of age.
That's what scares you, isn't it?
He's one of the old-timers coming on for his final appearance. We're still another year on his contract, Thierry Henry, but it is anticipated that he'll go out in a blaze of glory tonight. Head for the bright lights of New York.
Oh, we wish him well if that's the case. Champion is champion, as they're singing. And deservedly so.
Guardiola, 4-0 up, title in the bag, still placing his players around the field, demanding perfection. Trying to build on this brilliant team.
That's why they're so good. I mean, I can't remember a side in the last 30, 40 years that have entertained so much and played the style of football that Barcelona play. All credit to them. It's very pleasing on the eye. And we're going to see Ibrahimovic coming on. So we see that magnificent goal from Lionel Messi once again.
Well, images of joy. Missing from the Camp Nou tonight. Lionel Messi, that's for you, I think was the message. No pressuring, no pedicuring for him, no rolling around in perceived agony. True entertainer, but also plays within himself as well. Valladolid just gone down without a fight, Jerry.
It was an awful challenge to be given to Silva and Torres.
There's Iniesta, showing no signs of rust, to Lionel Messi. Party trick time for Barcelona.
Real Madrid, Rob, would normally win the league title against normal opposition, but this Barcelona side is special, and that man on the ball there, Lionel Messi, is very special.
We've known it all season, but it is confirmed now. Barcelona are the best again. Back-to-back titles for Pep Guardiola and his players. They are legends. For decades, maybe centuries to come, they'll talk about the Lionel Messi team. The end of an era for Joan Laporta. 7 years as president, he's helped build an all-conquering monster. Maybe not the 6 trophies of last season, maybe only the La Liga title, but they have delivered it, Jerry Armstrong, in such magnificent style.
Well, I can't pay enough tributes to them because they've entertained us all season, Rob. They've played a fantastic style of football, an entertaining football that has captured not just the Spanish league but the whole world. They've been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And Lionel Messi, they've got, for me, the best player in the world. He's epitomised what Barcelona's all about. Loves to get the ball down.
Well, this is the golden generation. They talked about Cruyff and his dream team. Many say this team is better than Cruyff's. Many say that Lionel Messi could be the greatest player there ever has been. Still only 22 years of age. He equals Ronaldo's goal-scoring record for the season. 47 in all competitions, 34 in La Liga. He's only going to get better, and another decade at the top.
Absolutely. Just been reading the back of the shirts there, Rob. No pences in una temporada. Don't be thinking about one season. It's La Historia, it's the history. And they are making history this side, and they're hoping to make it again and again. With the players they've got in the squad.
Buona nit. Este año no voy a decir nada raro. Simplemente darle las gracias a todos. Vica el Barça, vica Cataluña y aguanta Argentina, la concha de su madre.
Lionel Messi, undoubtedly the headline act from start to finish this season. Wonderful, wonderful season for him.
Yes, it's good to say Messi, 36 goals, fantastic, equals Ronaldo. But one thing that Pep wants to avoid is to depend so much on Messi, who had to play more than ever this season that he's ever played before. And to do so, that's why he's getting the plays that he's getting.
Yeah, 47 goals for the season, incredible, equalling that record of Ronaldo. Just a word on Lionel Messi. When did you last see an individual season as impressive as the one he's had this year?
Well, I thought the last season, but then this season I think he has been even better. And well, I think it's incredible because we forget sometimes what they said before. He's only 22. It's incredible. Where can he arrive? And he's playing in Barcelona. That's also important because there's a lot of debate right now when he's playing with Barcelona, when he's playing with the Argentina national team. And of course now we have the World Cup. Everybody are waiting for the World Cup to see a lot of things, but also to see Lionel Messi in with Argentina.
Well, Barca are champions because they were victorious tonight. In doing that, it was inconsequential what Real Madrid did away at Malaga, who are also fighting for their lives, just like Valladolid. Real had to win to stand any chance of winning this title, but they didn't